All right. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. My name is Nicole, and I'm a recovering addict. My sobriety date is July 13th of 2015. And this is my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about everything that has to do with recovery from addiction. And we also talk about things that go on in my everyday personal life. And yeah, I share everything on this channel, and it has truly helped me to maintain my sobriety, and it has given me accountability, and for that, I'm going to be forever grateful, y'all. This channel is everything, and you guys are everything, and y'all support me and lift me up when I'm having a hard time, and I really, really, really appreciate each and every one of you guys. So, let me get this shared out. If you guys don't mind, do me a solid. Step out of the video, give it a thumbs up. Click share. Share this video on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, with your friends, with your family, whoever you want to share this with that you think could benefit from tonight's topic, which is slips versus a relapse. Slips versus a relapse. And you guys might be surprised to hear what I have to say because I uploaded a video earlier today. And if you did not watch that video, please go watch it. Where I talked about my husband's slip. And so for those of you guys that did not watch that video, like I said, please go over there and watch it, and then come back and hang out with us over here. So, I'm sharing my video. Sorry, guys. Hey, Center's mom, I see you, girl. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Hitman. Glad you guys are all here. Thank you for being here, y'all. Okay. Anybody watching on Facebook that if you want to come over, I listed the link to the channel, and you guys can come over here and you can get into the chat on YouTube, because the chat on YouTube is really active. And so if you want to interact with other addicts and alcoholics, come over here to the YouTube side of things, because that's where I'm able to link Patreon. That's where I'm able to link our Discord. So that way, if you guys want to join for any recovery support, that would be the place to be. So let me get all this stuff done, y'all. I'm sorry. /real talk recovery. We're going to start talking about the topic at about 7 o'clock. So we got about 10 minutes to fiddle faddle around. What's up, Misty? Hey, Sam. Hey, Dustin. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Sparky. What's up, baby? Hey, Eric. Hey, Brad. Hey, y'all. Glad y'all are here. Glad y'all are here. I have been like going through it the last couple days, and you know, I'm okay. I'm gonna be okay. But I have been going through a hard time, you know, and normally when I go through a hard time, I would want to escape, you know, and I am not escaping. I am staying sober and doing the damn thing. So I'm staying strong and doing what I know I'm supposed to do, which is do my recovery, you know. Okay, Sky, thank you. You know, like all of us, do you get withdrawal with Suboxone in between the hours? Not at all, Eric. Not at all. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Karen. Hey, y'all. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. There's my people. There's my people. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm having a better day today. I'm having a better day today. And yesterday was a good day, too. Yesterday, I went on this Zoom Mara meeting for a treatment center out. I think it's like in New Jersey or Boston, somewhere up north. And the guy that hosts that Mara meeting also runs a treatment center, and his name is Rob DeMayo. And I shared my story on that Mara meeting last night, and it was just, I love sharing my story at rehabs or with people that are still in treatment, because I like really know that they need to hear that they can do it. You know what I mean? And I remember when I was in treatment, I really, really, really looked forward. Hey, Spencer. I really looked forward to hearing people come in and share their stories. You know what I mean? Like I could not wait for them to come in and give me some experience, strength, and hope, because when I was in my active addiction, I was just dying. You know what I mean? I just was desperate for help, you guys. What's up, Reaction Rookie? You're in here. You're in here. You guys, Reaction Rookie left me the sweetest comment. Let me read his comment to y'all. Let me find it. Okay. Just read the title, but wanted to know if it makes me insane that I keep watching your channel over and over and over again. Same with Captain Napton. I can't get enough of y'all. I hope she puts something up soon, because I'm almost done with all her videos. So, thank you, Reaction Rookie. And just so you know, you will never run out of content over here on Real Talk Recovery, because I upload videos every single day for the last 2.5 years. I swear to God, if you run out of videos, you are a real Talk Recovery fiend, because there's there's almost 2,000 videos on this channel. 2,000 videos. And some of them, Lord, they are crazy, and some of them are amazing. Some of them are good. Some of them are me crying. Some of them are me happy. But most of them are all about recovery, and they have hidden gems in them of just great stuff about recovery, you know? Good job, Dustin. Day 6. That's awesome. Okay, so I wanted to talk about slips and relapses. So I uploaded a video today, and in that video, I explained to everybody that my husband had relapsed on Monday. Okay, and while he relapsed. Okay, he's starting his sobriety date over. All right. But the reason why I said it was a slip is because, I don't know, Amy, I don't think you were removed, girl. I haven't been in Discord in a while. Let me go look. Did you remove yourself? Because nobody would have removed you. There's still a bunch of people in here too. There's a whole bunch of people in our Discord. That makes me so happy. Yeah, rejoin it. I don't know why you got removed, because honestly, Amy, I have not been in there in a really long time. I stop in the Discord like once a month, but Merk's always in there. He always links everything in the Discord. He's on it. Yeah, the last time Merk was in there was today. Merk is on it, y'all. Okay, so the reason why I was saying that my husband slipped is because I want everyone to understand that he did relapse, but he's not still in his addiction. He's not still in his relapse. Okay, so let me explain to you the way I look at a relapse. A relapse and a slip are one and the same. The only difference is when somebody slips or they lapse, they go and get high, maybe for one day, maybe for an hour, and then they come right back, okay? And they don't continually do it over and over and over again. Tomorrow they're high, Wednesday they're high, Thursday they're high, Friday they're high, okay? When you have a slip or a lapse or a relapse, it is in your best interest to be honest about it and start your recovery over. That's what I always do. If I ever have a relapse, if I went out tomorrow and I got high and then I came back that same day, I would start my sobriety day over, because for me, it's about me being honest, because when I give myself permission to say, oh, it was just a slip, it's not that big of a deal, then what happens in my mind is I start justifying and rationalizing why it wouldn't be a big deal to go have another slip. And we've talked about this on my channel about 6 months or so ago, because I was watching a young lady who had had a relapse, and she had came on her channel and she was saying, I just slipped, I'm not starting my sobriety day over. And I thought, what? That is ridiculous, because when you're doing that, you're giving yourself permission to just have slips all day, every day. Girl, I just slipped. I got 5 years sober still. Oh, I slipped yesterday. I got 5 years sober still. Oh, I got 20 years sober and I slipped on crack cocaine yesterday. That's a bunch of bullshit right there. Okay? But I wanted to clarify for you all, my audience who watches my channel, that my husband is not still out getting high. Okay? He slipped for an hour and came back, but he still is starting his sobriety day over, and he's still being honest and taking responsibility for it. And now we are trying to work out what we need to do to make sure that this doesn't keep happening. Okay? So yes, I think that they're the same thing, but when I'm sharing a story with you guys and I'm trying to like let you guys know, hey, it's not still happening, then I say he had a slip, he had a lapse. Okay? To me, a relapse is continuing the behavior over and over and over and over and over again. You know what I mean? What do you guys think? You know, I've been thinking I'm going insane to go through withdrawal and relapses. I think I had enough with getting sick. I have been thinking of you and your family, Nicole. I'm so proud of all the hard work you are doing in your recovery, and even in this difficult time. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you. Hey, Des. Hey, Cindy. What's up, girl? Can we get some thumbs up? That's what's up. Somebody should hook you up with a TV show. Hey, that would be awesome. That would be so awesome, huh, guys? No, I'm nobody special, y'all. I'm just me. You gotta be special kind of crazy to love me. I've slipped a lot of times, and I totally understand the difference you're trying to explain. Yeah, and so one of my subscribers, Michael, he's a good guy, y'all. He's got 16 years sober, and he was commenting and saying, you know, hey, that's not cool to say that it's a slip, because you're giving yourself permission. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I absolutely agree. Like, I don't want anyone to think that I'm making excuses for my husband, or that I'm giving him the green light to still say he has over a year sober. Like, honestly, you guys, it's about being honest in your heart with yourself. Okay? And if I'm honest with myself, and I go out and I pick up drugs and alcohol, and then that's not sober. Okay? That's not recovery. And so that's just me, though. I know some people, you guys, who say that they had slips and then they still claim their clean time. But that's not me. That's not how I work my recovery. You know, it's very important to me to be honest. And the only way I'm going to stay sober, you guys, is if I'm 100% honest about what's going on in my life. And that's one of the reasons why I'm sharing with you guys what I'm going through now, because this is how I'm going to stay sober, is through sharing and being completely honest and transparent, you know. And I know I didn't relapse, but my husband directly affects my life. And so what happens with him and his recovery, as you can see, it really affects me, because I love my husband and I want him to succeed, and I want him to have all the happiness and joy and serenity and just self-confidence that I have today in my recovery, you know. And we all know that when we go out and get high, it's not because we love ourselves. It's not because it's because we are hurting inside, and it's because we are sick. And somebody left a comment on the video and they said, you know, maybe Neil did that because he thought in his mind that he deserved to take it to do that. Because, hey, Alicia, I'm so glad you're in here, girl. Maybe, hey, Donna, maybe he thought that he deserved a break because he took us on vacation and he works over 40 hours a week and he's such a great dad. How many of you guys have done the same thing? It's time for me to celebrate. I have done that a million times where I stayed sober for about 90 days, maybe 6 months, and I was doing really good and I talked myself into it. It's time for me to celebrate. I deserve it. I've been doing so good. And that, you guys, is the disease of addiction. That is what our disease does. It's cunning, baffling, and powerful. And it will tell us that we deserve to go out and do that. And really, it's bringing us down. Hey, Margie. Margie, girl, I saw you over on Yaba's channel. That is my guilty pleasure, girl. I love Yaba's channel. Fat on fat crime, bitch. It's so damn hot downstairs, y'all. Has anyone tried Vivitrol and does it work with cravings? Yeah, if you watch Andrew has a channel, Andrew Test, I've had him on my channel before. He's on Vivitrol. Stinking thinking, Des. Stinking thinking. Yes, and that's what happened to my husband. He got in his head and started thinking that was a good idea. Hey, Jody, what's up, girl? Jody, I just got your message on Instagram today. I'm doing laundry, y'all, and dishes. So if you hear the stuff beeping, that's what it is. So she is hilarious. She is hilarious. Do you guys watch Margie? Do you watch Miss Gloria? Miss Gloria Glory? Big bitches with walkers. She cracks me up. She helps me stay from eating too much. Because I've been watching her and going, I don't want Miss Gloria to get me. You guys, commentary channels are my weakness. Okay, commentary channels are my weakness. Let me tell y'all a new channel or not a new channel, but a channel that I have been watching that she reacts. Her name is Callie, and she reacts to Life of the Free Spirit. She reacts to Nikocado Avocado. And if you guys haven't watched Nikocado Avocado's mukbangs and how he acts in those mukbangs, y'all are missing out. I belly laughed all night long last night. He has gotten so big. He's like 300 pounds. And he jiggles his belly, calls himself a choo-choo train. You guys, it's so funny. I could not stop laughing. Anyway, totally off topic, Nicole. Relapses and slips. Relapses and slips. So, in both instances, if you have a relapse and you go back out and you stay out and you come back, then you start your recovery sobriety date over. If you have a slip and you go get high for a day and you come back, you start your sobriety date over. You know, it's all about being honest. It's all about being honest. I mean, we can lie to ourselves all day long and say, oh, well, it was just for a couple hours, so I don't have to start my recovery over. But that's doing yourself a disservice. You know what I mean? That's not being honest with your sobriety. And so, you know, it's easy to make excuses, you guys, so that way you don't have to take accountability. But it's really, really important that you do. It really, really is. Here's our Facebook group if y'all want to join it. And if you guys don't mind, give this video a thumbs up. Invite your friends to Real Talk Recovery. Tell them to come hang out with us. So, yeah, I don't think there's a difference when it comes to that kind of stuff. I think it's really important to be honest and to, you know, because here, like I said before, you're giving yourself permission to keep doing it, you guys. That's what's happening. You're giving yourself permission. So do not give yourself permission to continue relapsing over and over and over again. Be accountable, okay? Be accountable and let's stay on the right track together. It's just not worth it. It really, really isn't. So let me get the link, and if any of you guys want to come up and share about slips and relapses, you are more than welcome to. So it's still, you know what? It doesn't make it any easier, whatever you call it. It's still hard because, like, now I worry. I've been worrying all day. You know, yesterday I worried all day. So it's really hard, you guys. I hate. It's hard loving somebody that is an addict. Also, it's not easy, you know. And now that I'm in a relationship with somebody who also struggles with addiction, it makes me realize how much pain I put my family through. You know, um, that's right, Candy. Candy says if you're not 100% honest, you're cheating yourself. Right, right. And here's the thing, like, I really just, you know, from my point of view, it's more of me letting you guys know, like, not to worry. It's not still happening. You know what I'm saying? But just being straight up honest and letting you guys know, like, yeah, Neil will start over. He started over last time, and he started over the time before that. And so I have managed to get 5 years, and he got 2 years, relapse, got a year, relapsed, got a year, and then relapse again. So it's okay. Hey, Aubrey, what's up? We are talking about slips and relapses and how they are one and the same, and that no matter whether you slip or you relapse and you go back out and you stay, when you come back, it's very important that you start your recovery over and be honest about it, because if you don't, then you're giving your mind permission to continue doing those slips and those relapses. And it's really not about telling people, like, hey, this is how many years I've been sober, or this is how many days I've been sober. It's not about that. It's about being honest with yourself so your mind doesn't keep on, because the mind is very powerful. Okay. So if I give myself permission to, okay, let's say I quit smoking cigarettes. Y'all know that. I've been quit for 2 years. Let's say that I went and picked up a cigarette, you know, and in my mind, I tell myself, well, it's okay to smoke a cigarette like once a month. Um, no, it's not okay, Nicole, because eventually that once a month cigarette is going to turn to once a week, and then once a day, and then 3 times a day, and so on and so forth. Do you know what I'm saying? And so in the mind, we give our minds permission to go further. And when we minimize a relapse and say, oh, it was just this or that, because that's not what I want you guys to understand. I'm not minimizing my husband's relapse. Okay. Um, hey, girl. Relapse. Did I spell relapse wrong? Slip versus relapse. Or I spelled versus wrong. Oh, well. It's all good. We'll change it. We'll change it after the stream. But thanks for looking for me. It's VERSES, isn't it? It's so easy, you guys. I struggle with the same thing. Slips, I've been a few months now, but I don't want to keep doing that. And Sam, I think that's what it's important for us to realize, is that when we give it's giving ourselves permission, and that's how hard it is. The addiction, the mind of an addict will take a mile. You give us an inch and we'll take a mile. And that's kind of like what it is when you minimize the situation. It's very serious, okay? It is super serious. Picking up, whether it is for a day, a week, a year, or whatever, picking up is risking your life. And if we look at it from that point of view, that is the true T. When you pick up a drink or a drug, you are risking life or death. And if you just look at it as that serious, then it wouldn't even be negotiable. Okay? It's non-negotiable. Getting drunk and high for me is non-negotiable. It doesn't matter if my husband does. It doesn't matter if one of you guys who's my best friend does it. It doesn't matter. I do remember you, girl. I do remember you. Hey, Airman, what's up, babe? I saw your little boy getting his hair dyed on Facebook. Looks really, really good. Asazel, right? Asazel. Yeah, Asazel. Desk cook, I like that. Absolutely. And if your circle is minimizing your relapse, they are cheating you also. There you go, Candy. There you go. Sky. Hey, my beautiful sister. Hey. Hey. Oh my God, I just sounded like fucking Albert. You guys. And so when I tell you guys the story, when I was sharing that story with you about my husband, it was not to minimize his relapse because y'all know I don't play. Y'all know I don't play. Okay? It's serious business over here. And that's why I was so upset. That's why if you asked him, yeah, it's not a big deal. It was, no, sir. No, sir. That shit is life or death. And that is what I'm trying to convey to him. But when I came on here to share the story with you, I don't want you guys to worry and think, oh, Nicole's sitting there and her husband's getting high all day and she's just all alone by herself. How's she staying sober? How is she doing this? Hey, Tyler, I wanted you guys to understand that he did it and he came back and it's over and done with. And hopefully he got it out of his damn system. You feel me? Hopefully he got it out of his system. Because I'm telling you guys, mark my words. I will not sit here and be a doormat. I will not sit here and allow this behavior to continue going. I will not be giving 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 chances. Okay? This is my life. This is my recovery. This is the welfare and the safety of my son. I don't play games. Okay? So let it be known. I don't play. So don't minimize your shit, y'all. If you're struggling and you're picking up, it is serious. It is life and death. All it takes, you guys, I want y'all to really listen to me right now. All it takes is one time for you to go out and get something and it be the last time you are ever alive. I have seen so many people go out and use and think this is going to be my last hurrah. I just want one more. And then they get high and they never come back. I want to share a story with you guys about one of my friends. She's a part of this channel. I'm not going to name her name. But she had been struggling with staying sober and she was going back and forth. And she had ran out of her pain pills. They were prescribed. And her son went and bought her a Percocet and brought it home to her. And she was just going to take this Percocet to get by and then get to her doctor, right? She took that Percocet and guess what? It was a fentanyl pressed pill. And she overdosed and almost died and woke up in the hospital. Now, this is somebody who's never shot up heroin, smoked heroin. She was just on prescription pain pills, okay? And so she didn't have any kind of tolerance to fentanyl. I don't think anybody really does, unless you're like shooting it and smoking it every single day. But she took that and it almost killed her, y'all. It almost killed her. So all it takes, one mistake. Okay. Hey, Esther, what are you doing, girl? Even though I have not struggled with substances, I know in other areas of my life that being honest with myself and my higher power is so important. Absolutely. And I often like to minimize my little behaviors, but before long, they become habits that are hard to break. So I was talking to my friend Nick today, y'all. He called me to check on me. And I was telling him about, CrossFit. I was telling him about just everything that's been going on in my life, and I would have just tried to like sweep the situation under the rug and forgot about it, or I would reach for like food and go on a binge. And I didn't binge. I haven't binged in for a long time. I've been doing really good. And I was thinking about how, I'm not running away from that feeling that uncomfortable feeling, It's really, really hard, y'all, when you have to look at somebody that you love. When I see my husband struggling, I think about my parents and how they watched me struggle. And it hurts my heart to see my husband. It makes me so sad. It makes my heart break. Like, I want to save him. And I know you guys know my story is all about saving people. That's all I did before I got sober, was try to save people. I was in relationships with people who I tried to save them. I was very codependent. And so I can't save anyone. You know what I mean? I can't even save you guys, All I can do is come on here and share with you what works for me, and share with you guys some hope and try to encourage you. I've had people reach out to me and they will say they want help, and then they'll reach out and then I won't hear from them ever again, And then I think, well, did they want help, or were they just like needing to talk to somebody? And so I just do what I can do, I'm not perfect, and I'm not perfect, and I try my hardest to do, a good job and help you guys and help other people, but I'm human too, you know what I mean? And I just don't want you guys to get caught up and think, oh, well, Nicole's, I want you guys to understand. I hope that by me sharing what happened in my life, my family, this is very new, okay? This is fresh. It just happened. And I am taking a chance by sharing that, because there are many people out here who are hateful, mean, and vindictive, and would love to try and cause my family and I harm. Okay? And so, but I promise you guys, like, it doesn't matter what anyone does. I don't have to get high today. Like, I don't have to get high. And I want you guys to start focusing on that. Like, it doesn't matter what you're going through in your life. It doesn't matter how bad it gets. It doesn't matter if the corona stays here for 2 years. We don't have to use drugs and alcohol today. We can make it. And if you are not utilizing the support systems that are put in place by Real Talk Recovery and Mara, then you guys are missing out. Let me go get over here and get the links to our Hangout chat, so that way you guys can come in there. A lot of you guys tell me, I need support. I need to get to meetings. Hey, Trina. Hey, SS. What's up, girl? I hadn't seen you in a while. Are you doing okay? If you're not utilizing the support, if you're just not, all you got to do, you guys, is drop in this Hangouts chat. It's free. It don't cost anything. You just sign in, and that way, I just linked it, okay? That way, whenever me and Merck and all the other people that are part of Real Talk Recovery link the Zoom Mara meetings, you guys can come to them. So that way, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. Oh, well, Nicole doesn't go on till 7 and it's 1 o'clock and I want to get high, so I'm getting high. There's no excuse. You will have literally have meetings all around the clock almost every day, damn near every day. I think they are every day. Okay. So you have support. And then, you know what? If there's not a Mara meeting or a Zoom meeting, you can go into the chat and be like, hey guys, what's up? I'm really having a hard time today. And I promise you, there's so many people in there. There's bound to be somebody that will be like, hey, what's up? It's okay. You can get through this. We'll do this together. It's like, you really have to seek out that support, and you have to retrain your brain. Okay. So your brain is going to tell you. Okay. And see, Merck says if you want any other type of meetings, he'll find you whatever meeting you want. He'll cater to your needs. Do y'all hear that? Merck is like waiting tables. What meeting do you need? AANACA. Here you go. Yeah, girl, I remember you. I remember everybody. Don't get it twisted. This is my specialty, doing real talk recovery. I'm good with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember you guys, especially when you got a picture on your name. I remember you for sure. But if you don't, and I've said your name out loud in this chat, I remember you. So there's lots of support out there, you guys. It really is just pushing yourself to go and get it, to go and find it. You cannot, I'm going to be so honest with you guys. You have got to work it. And if you are going to be lazy and not try to find sobriety or find recovery or find support, then you're not going to get sober. If you are going to sit in your house and try to sit on your hands and white knuckle it and expect for recovery to just come up on you and soak through your skin through osmosis, then you're not going to get sober. Then you're not going to do it. You're going to struggle and you're going to die. But if you're going to get up off your ass and get your little thumbs ready and start looking for support, then you're going to get sober. Okay? Then you're going to make it. And I'm going to tell you something. Nikki, are you in here right now? Nikki had texted me. Did she text me or leave me a comment? Oh, I think she left me a comment. Let me read it. So Nikki's been struggling, you guys. She had a bad day on Monday too. And she could literally walk out her front door and go and get high because she lives in a neighborhood where a lot of people are still using, and that is a scary situation because I am very fortunate that I live in an area where it's all just our neighbors have lived there for like 30 years. We all know each other, you know what I mean? But she has been struggling and she was tempted to go back out, on Monday, but she didn't, and that's because she has support. That's because she is being responsible and she's running some of our meditation meetings in the morning. And that's really important to get involved.
Fortnite and on the voice chat, they should get rid of people like there's Spanish people that you don't understand talking. They should just put like there's Spanish talking just into English.
Oh.
They should do that.
Well, maybe we should learn Spanish so we can understand them. You hear that? Spanish people. Those are our people. Yeah, y'all got to join our Hangouts chat. It's like there's a bunch of people in there. I'll get the link again. But I just want you guys to be encouraged, okay? I want you guys to be encouraged, and I'm not trying to discourage anybody, but I'm kind of trying to light a fire under some of y'all's asses because I feel like a lot of you guys are just kind of like waiting, and you're like, well, I want to make changes, but I'm scared and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. And I just want to kind of give you a little push, and I want you guys to know that you can do this. You can do this. You're not alone. And that, just get in here and let's do it. Let's do it. So don't minimize your situation. If you're struggling and you have relapsed, then reach out for help and let's do this together. Okay. So do any of you guys want to come up and share? I'll get the link. Hold on. Because I can't talk anymore. I'm running out of, I could talk forever, but I don't want to take up all the time and you guys, if y'all want to come up and share. So hold on. If not, that's okay too. Friday, I am going to my in-person real life mayor meeting here in Little Rock. I'm super excited, you guys, because these people at this mayor meeting are my people, y'all. Oh, yes, Misty, is your phone back on? Okay, girl. I keep forgetting. I'm so sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I'm so bad about that stuff. See, there y'all go. There y'all go. Thank you, Mark. You the bomb. You guys are awesome. So, anyway, life is hard, y'all. Life is hard, okay? It's not easy. Okay, let me see. I want to read something to you guys. It has to do with relapse, okay? And it's one of my favorite readings in the big book. So let me find it. Okay, listen to this. Okay, this is on page 62. Selfishness, self-centeredness. That we think is the root of our troubles. Driven by 100 forms of fear, self-delusion, self-seeking, and self-pity, we step on the toes of our friends and they retaliate. Sometimes they hurt us, seemingly without provocation, but we invariably find that at some time in the past we have made decisions based on self, which later placed us in a position to be hurt. So our troubles, we think, are basically of our own making. They arise out of ourselves, and the alcoholic is an extreme example of self-will run riot, though he usually doesn't think so. Above everything, we must be rid of this selfishness. We must, or it will kill us. God makes that possible, and there are often seems no way of entirely getting rid of self without His aid. Many of us had moral and physiological convictions galore, but we could not live up to them even though we would have liked to. Neither could we reduce our self-centeredness much by wishing or trying on our own. So, selfishness and self-centeredness. We have to get rid of being selfish. And one of the ways that we're selfish when we're in active addiction, you guys, is by going and getting high. That's a selfish act. That's only thinking of me and how I want to feel and how I want to change how I want to feel. And, that was one of the things that I asked my husband. I said, when you went and did that, were you thinking about me and Nathaniel? Obviously not. You were thinking about how you wanted to feel and how you wanted to change the way you felt. And if we can start thinking of others and being more selfless and being of service to others and helping others, then that is going to help us stay sober, because we are the ones who get in our own way. I am what blocks me from sobriety, okay? I am the problem, not you, not the drugs, because the drugs are going to be out there. They're never going to go away, okay? Drugs and alcohol are everywhere. And so I have to learn how to heal me. I have to learn how to control my actions, okay? I have to learn how to not go into the liquor store and buy a bottle. I have to learn how to reach out for help when I have a trigger and I think about using or drinking. I have to learn how to practice principles and changing my life and being a better person, and stop being selfish, self-seeking, and self-centered, and stop being manipulative and not evil and mean and hateful and lying and cheating. Like, all those things are behaviors that I have to learn how to change in my recovery. And all those behaviors, they all come back to selfishness. Okay. And so when we can learn how to control the way we think and act and practice on becoming better and utilizing tools in sobriety, then we can stay sober. Hey Sarah, what up, girl? Okay, so I wanted to read you guys another thing. Okay, it's really important. So how I was talking to you guys about honesty and how important it is to be honest and not make excuses for your behavior. Well, let me just point out to you guys how many times the word honest is in this reading. Listen up. Those who do not recover are people who cannot or will not completely give themselves to this program. Usually men and women who are constitutionally incapable of being honest with themselves. There are such unfortunates. They are not at fault. They seem to have been born that way. They are naturally incapable of grasping and developing a manner of living which demands rigorous honesty. Their chances are less than average. There are those, too, who suffer from grave emotional and mental disorders, but many of them do recover if they have the capacity to be honest. Our stories disclose in a general way what we used to be like, what happened, and what we are like now. If you have decided you want what we have and are willing to go to any length to get it, then you are ready to take certain steps. At some of these we balked. We thought we could find an easier, softer way, but we cannot. With all the earnestness at our command, we beg of you to be fearless and thorough from the very start. Some of us had tried to hold on to our old ideas, and the result was nil until we let go absolutely. Remember that addiction and alcoholism are cunning, baffling, and powerful, and without help, it is too much for us. But there is one who has all power, and that one is your higher power. So half measures availed us nothing. So basically, y'all, doing the thing halfway, making excuses, being dishonest, lying to yourself, because I've done it a million times, okay? And this is because I want y'all to understand something. I have done this. I have lied to myself. I thought I was one of those people who could not be honest. I thought I was constitutionally incapable of being honest. I even thought, you know what, maybe I got a mental disorder and I'm never going to be able to get sober because I just can't get honest. But I'm telling you what, y'all, I found that in me. And now, because of working a program of recovery, going to meetings, working with other people who have been sober longer than I have and asking them to teach me and stuff, I have learned, right? I've learned how to stay sober and I've learned how to be honest. And just want you guys to know, like, when you relapse, it's not the end of the world because you're alive still, hopefully. It can be the end of the world, though, and you can die. And so I never want anyone on this channel to think that I'm minimizing a relapse, because a slip, a lapse, a relapse, whatever you want to call it, it's all the same. You are either going to come back from it and hopefully you learn something, or you died. And so if that's not serious, then I don't know what is. You know what I mean? Let me read y'all one more thing. I have another part that's like really important. I love it. I love it. It's like one of my favorite things. Okay, here we go. We had to ask ourselves why we shouldn't apply to our human problems the same readiness to change our point of view. We were having trouble with personal relationships. We couldn't control our emotional natures. We were a prey to misery and depression, and we couldn't make a living. We had a feeling of uselessness. We were full of fear. We were unhappy. We couldn't seem to be of real help to other people. Was not a basic solution of these benevolence more important than whether we should see newsreels of lunar flight? Of course it was. So that right there is the opposite of the promises that will come true in your life if you stay sober. And I know a lot of you guys know what the promises are and all that stuff. And sometimes, this book right here, although I don't go to AA and do the AA 12 steps anymore, I do the Mara 12 steps. This book still has so much. It's a great tool for your recovery, no matter what program you work. So if you need to learn about recovery and you want to, get sober, this is a great book to read. It helped me a lot, you guys, and I still have favorite parts in it, favorite parts in it where I can look back and I understand what I'm reading now. Now, I'll tell you one thing. When I first started reading the big book, I didn't know what it was saying. I was like, what the hell's all this shit? I could not understand it, y'all. But now I do. So, hey, Aubrey, aren't you doing like a step study or something on your Facebook, I think? Or what? Why don't you tell everybody about it, Aubrey? Me too. It was my birthday yesterday, and I lost both my parents this year, and I am struggling not having the comfort of them. I'm so sorry, Candy. I really, really am, girl. That's awful. That's really sad. Hey, Sonia. What's up, girl? How you doing? Candy, my mom shares with me about how my mom lost her mom a couple of years ago, and she talks about how she misses her mom all the time. And so I have my mom still, and I'm very fortunate, and I'm very glad that she got to see me get sober, and my husband lost his dad, and he misses his dad every day. Hey, Polly Walnuts, what's up? You okay? No, you guys, YouTube has been glitching out. I was watching another stream today and theirs was doing the same thing. I have a new group on Facebook and I write about the 12 steps. Yes, I know that, but what about your step study or your big book study that you're doing? When does that happen? On Sundays, I think. And I have a big book study every Wednesday night. Most of us are set free and on fire. Well, that's it. Well, that's awesome, Aubrey. What time is it at? Hey, Sarah, were you able to get on the clinic and get sober or what? I haven't asked you that. Because remember last time we talked, or the last time that we talked about it in the chat, I think you were still struggling out there in Kensington, right? Wednesday. Oh my gosh, Sky, why is the power out over there? What's going on? Candy, we love you, girl. We're here for you, okay? 7 p.m. Australia time, so that's Thursday morning for us. Hurricane. I forgot about that. Did you guys know that? I think I'm gonna go on Big Sid's channel tomorrow, y'all. So be looking out for that. I'll let y'all know how it goes. It must have been a bad hurricane, huh? I gotta look up and read about it. Sonia, I'm glad you're coming back, girl. I understand. 5 a.m. your time, Merc. So it would be 4 a.m. my time. Damn! Aubrey. Okay, so 5 p.m. Tuesday, so it would be 4 p.m. my time. 6 p.m. Central. Okay, I can be there. I can be there. Yay. 5 a.m. Aubrey, you're killing us, man. You know what you need to do, Aubrey? You need to make a channel and record yourself doing the step studies. So that way we can all watch them when we wake up. Okay, Sarah. Okay, girl. I've been worried. I thought, listen, I ain't calling you out or anything. Don't think I'm doing that, okay? I know that I want you to get better, girl. I want you to get out of there, okay? I'm really, really worried about you not. What do we need to do to help you get off dope? How can we help you here at Real Talk Recovery? What can we do to help you? Aubrey, we don't hate you. We do not hate you, Aubrey. Sarah, we're here to support you no matter what. Yeah, that's right. We're here to support you no matter what, Sarah. Des, are you in Australia too? You guys are in Australia together too. Nah, Aubrey, you're like the old timers here in Arkansas. They're the same way. You're an old timer. You got 23 years. You can be brutally honest. My Facebook is called Sober Aub. There you guys go. If y'all want to join Aubrey for his 6 a.m. step studies. Okay, Sarah, I'm going to have to come up there and kick your ass then, girl. Y'all, you already know. What's up, Joe Blunts? What's up? What's up? Oh, you know I'll be there. I'll come and pop my little head in one day just so I can tell you some real truth, too. What's up? I saw your comment on my video earlier, man. Thanks for commenting. It is scary at first, but it's worth it. You know what, Sarah, guys, oh, I understand why she's afraid to go through the withdrawal. It's difficult. It is very difficult. It is very, very, very difficult to come off of heroin. And that's why, Sarah, if you need help and you want to transition to something and then transition off that, Why don't you let us help you then, girl? Oh, I'm going to kick your ass. Sarah, you're going to get your ass kicked by me, girl. It really is, and there's no right time to come off of heroin, you guys. It's not going to be easy anytime. You just got to do it. You just got to pull the trigger, baby. Fentanyl, I can't. Yes, a lot of people struggle because it hasn't the affinity to your receptor is stronger. So when you take fentanyl, it stays on there longer, you guys. And a lot of people, when they're getting off fentanyl and they're transitioning onto a maintenance medication, it's harder for them to get onto Suboxone or methadone because fentanyl will not let go of the receptor. It's very, very strong. Very strong. Yeah, go ahead, Aubrey. Oh, Merck beat you to it. He already did it. You got to get mad at your drug of choice. Yes. You got to get mad at your drug of choice and just be like ready to do it. You know what I mean? But you can do it. You can succeed and you can get off of it. Yeah, Sonia. It is very, 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 very strong. And I just from working with Dr. B the last couple of months, I have been helping people transition and talking to them on the phone while they're going through their transition, and just being there for the support. I I haven't. It's a lot. It's not easy, guys. It's a hard transition. A lot of people. It really, really is hard because that fentanyl just doesn't want to get out of your system. It stays in there. I would almost beg to say that fentanyl and Suboxone and methadone, they are all long acting. They all stay in your system for like 4 days. Yeah, it is a long withdrawal. So you're welcome, Aubrey. Anytime, man. Anytime. Like I said, I might not do AA anymore, but I believe in the 12 steps. The 12 steps I believe in the 12 steps. Now, what I don't like is people that are, judgmental and that kind of stuff. And unfortunately, there have been a lot of people in the other 12-step fellowships who have treated my people bad. And so that's why sometimes I'm hesitant to say, hey, let's, why did you try this? And so I always think though, if you can find a place where they are kind and they accept you and they support you in your recovery, if you can do the 12 steps, they're not going to hurt you. They'll help you. They will not hurt you. You can benefit from them no matter who you are. Shoot, you can benefit from them even if you're not a drug addict. Honestly, the withdrawals I've had since fentanyl, if I had a gun, I would have. Girl, don't say that. They do, Sonia. They do. Because it takes more to get them comfortable off fentanyl. We learn that. I'm not. We know, Aubrey. We love you. You're my friend. I love you to death. Good night, Sky. I love you. Aubrey, I love you so much. You know that, right? I'm your Southern Belle, and you're my Aussie baby. Molly Coddle. I saw that the other day on Facebook when you said that, Molly Coddle. I thought that is so Australia. I'm going to say that to my husband tonight. I'm going to say, baby, I'm not going to Molly Coddle you. I love you guys. Okay, I am just shooting the shit now, y'all. So I wanted to come on. I wanted to talk about slips and relapses. I wanted to make sure everybody knew that we know that this is serious and that we're not making excuses and minimizing anything. Now, I love all of you guys, and you guys have helped me very, very much. You know what I mean? You guys, oh, Misty, I'm sorry, girl. It's okay. Don't just walk away from that. Where did that happen at? Were you in a meeting? A Zoom meeting or no? Oh, yes, or he got 6 days sober, Candy. Dustin has 6 days sober. You can find him on Instagram at Hitman. And he got sober 6 days ago, and his drug of choice was methamphetamine. Right, Hitman? Okay, my loves, I'm going to sign off here. But, if you need to get a hold of me, just text me on the Real Talk Recovery phone number. Oh, no, Misty. Well, you tell me who it was, and I'm going to get their ass. You text me and tell me who it was, and I'll send the troops after him. Oh, you better get her. Give it to me then, girl. Give it to me. Who? Okay. Everyone is different. Don't let someone throw you off course. That's right. I know. I'm so proud of Hitman, y'all. 6 days, you guys. We're going to be cheering him on until he gets past 20 or something. But 6 days is a big accomplishment, for real. Okay, girl, text me. I love you guys. I'm not going to keep y'all hostage anymore, but we'll meet back here tomorrow night at 8 p.m. for our meditation. Esther, that's right. And if people are fucking with my girls, then I got a whole crew of hitters. I got a whole crew. I got a troll patrol. Okay. So, yeah, I got people who have multiple accounts. And if you think you're going to mess with my girls, then you're going to get your ass handed to you. Anyways, y'all do as I say, not as I do. But I'm serious. When it comes to people that I care about and they're doing good in their sobriety and somebody's going to say some dumb shit to them, I'm coming for you. Candy, we love you, girl. I'm glad you came in and hung out with us tonight. And I just got your text message, so I'm going to text you back, okay? All right, Joe Blunts. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. I love y'all. Okay, I'm not going to hit. Bye. Y'all know I'll stay on here all day saying bye. Bye, you guys.